Hello, ladies and gentlemen. It's me, T-Bone, from the Lunsby Show with T-Bone and Chick Brew. It's Sunday. It's 10:30. That means it's time for the Supplemental. Every Sunday morning at 10:30 we get together and we have a little fun. We got two audiences up there. We're simulcasting along with the Talk of Ticks and the Book of Faces. We got that going for us. But every Sunday morning we get together, we do three things. We talk about your national days of the week. We tell you about a community service or a comedy notice, a com note as they become to be known. And then we go to our fan favorite portion of the episode, which is, of course, This Week in History, trivia style. Our goal every week is to go 7 for 7. There's 7 questions for 7 days of the week, and we try our best. I see the we up. Don't know why. More likes can attract viewers. Oh, okay. I'm just reading to you the things that they say to me. So we're going to go to this one. I'm going to drag it over here. I'm going to drag it over here. The mayor of Newark has been arrested. No one cares. No one cares. Do you like the bull, James? I also like the bull. Thank you for noticing. This is the page we should be seeing. And I like the amalgamation of the two things. It looks awesome. Thank you so much. And be sure to thank AI. So let's get it started. Let's get it started with your national days of the week. Starting with Monday, May 12th, it's National Odometer Day. But wait, it's also National Woman's Checkup Day. So the concept there is the day after Mother's Day, you need to go get yourself checked out. But where I see an amalgamation of national days, women with odometers. Oh, yeah. You'd see, if women had odometers, you'd see a lot of women walking backwards. Trying to reset that bad boy. Just going backwards, walking backwards everywhere they go. Just trying to reset their odometer. It's National Odometer Day. Moving on to, Tuesday, May 13th, in the national days you did not need, it's National Children of Fallen Patriots Day. I don't think they need a reminder. I don't think the children of fallen patriots need another day of grief, okay? They've got their parents' death day. They got their parents' birthday. They've got a Veterans Day. Memorial Day. Actually, Memorial Day is the appropriate one for a deceased patriot. I don't think they need a day in the middle of May to remember that their parent died. They have their whole life to think about that. And if you've lost a parent, you know that you don't need a reminder. You are reminded every day of the missing hole in your heart, no matter how big that hole might be. It might be a little hole, might be a gigantic hole, but you never forget the loss of a parent. It's with you all the time. You don't need Children of Fallen Patriots Day. So, bleh. That's not right. Okay, Tuesday, May 13th, it's National Fruit Cocktail Day. How about that? We took a negative and we turned it into a positive. Find a reason to celebrate every day. National Fruit Cocktail Day. Get yourself a little fruit cocktail and some vodka and mix those bad boys together and make you homemade jungle juice on National Fruit Cocktail Day. That's Tuesday, May 13th. There are long intentional pauses for a reason because I upload these to TikTok and Instagram, and the separation is beneficial to me. On Wednesday, May 13th, it's National Dance Like a Chicken Day. Just for no reason. For no reason whatsoever. On Wednesday, just dance like a chicken. You know, I know, we know why. But leave your coworkers in a quandary. Let them think maybe you're a tiny bit unstable. It doesn't say sing like a chicken day. It's dance like a chicken day. Wednesday, May 13th. May 14th. That was all wrong. I'm not redoing it. It was the 14th of May. On the 15th of May. Now I got the daggone song in my head. May 15th, it's National Bring Flowers to Someone Day. It's also National Chocolate Chip Cookie Day. And honestly, you know, the women in my life, when I buy them flowers because I love them and care for them and I want them to be happy and joyful looking at flowers and smelling flowers, all say the same thing. They're just gonna die. Yes, that is what happens to all things. All things die. But, you know, for a week, these will brighten your day. But I'm banned from buying flowers. Unless it's National Bring Flowers to Someone Day. Then maybe I will. Maybe I will. You know what's really awkward is when you buy flowers for a man. I never buy flowers. If you are grief-stricken, I will not send you flowers if you were a male friend of mine. I will send you the world's greatest hot dogs. I'll do that because we're men, and that's what men do. We don't send flowers. But how weird would it be if I went to my friend like Beer Snob Dave and I brought him some flowers on Bring Flowers to Someone Day. It doesn't say it's not Bring a Woman Flowers Day. It could be a dude. That would brighten up his cubicle if I brought him some flowers. I may do that. Thursday, May the 15th, National Chocolate Chip Cookie Day and Bring Flowers to Someone Day. On Friday, May 16th, it's National Classic Movie Day. I am interested. What is your favorite classic movie? And what makes a movie classic? Does it have to be in black and white? Do all the actors and actresses in the movie need to be dead? What makes a movie a classic? And what is your favorite classic? And are you going to watch it on Friday, May 16th, National Classic Movie Day? I cannot get past Patton. The movie, I did not watch that movie for 34 years after it was made. I know that because I was 34 years old at the time I watched it. And it was made the year I was born. And I cannot flip past it on the TV. If I'm scrolling, you see me scrolling. If I'm scrolling and Patton's on the screen, I'm done. I'm going to watch that one. I believe it is a classic. And I may choose to watch it again on Friday, May 16th. National Classic Movie Day. Now, I saw I was getting comments, but I'm not seeing the comments. I'm very confused, but I can't touch anything. Why isn't that working? Oh, come on. Oh, it is working. It is working. It just it kind of isn't. I got notifications that people were making comments, and then I could not find them. What happened to said comments? Oh, they were talking about the new logo. Okay. Sorry. Oh, by the way, happy Mother's Day to all you all you mothers out there. It's including my own, you know. She didn't kill me, so I'm cool with that. I'm happy with the outcome of that relationship. She did not kill me. She wanted to many, many times. Uh, I lost my page. All right, that's Friday, May 16th. That's National Classic Movie Day. Moving on. Okay. Yep. Saturday, May 17th. It's National. Scroll down a little further day. Saturday, May 17th, I don't know why I'm having a conniption right now, is National Learn to Swim Day. If you do not know how to swim, don't join the Navy. I cannot tell you how many sailors I taught how to swim during my career because they didn't know how to swim and they all had excuses. And that's all they are, is excuses. We are 90% water. So most of the work is already done for you. You are a walking swimming pool, walking around every day. If you don't know how to swim, you need to learn how to swim. You don't have to be a proficient swimmer. You don't need to be a fish. But you should be able to get from to the side of the pool. Right? That should be something you should be able to do. Now, until you learn how to swim, I don't want you near any pools. That's why we put up the fences. For non-swimmers to stay away from the pool. Don't come over here and toss your feet in. Don't put your dirty feet in my pool. If you're not getting your whole body in the pool, you're not allowed in the pool. And if you can't swim, you're not allowed in the pool. Oh, I'll just stay in the shallow end. Well, it's funny how the shallow end becomes deep end when you don't know how to swim. It's Saturday, May 17th, National Learn How to Swim Day. Moving on to Sunday. Next Sunday, May 18th. Really scraping the bottom of the barrel here. Let's see if we can pull this off. All right. Sunday, May 18th. It's National No Dirty Dishes Day. As a seasoned bachelor for a long period of time, I was very good at just using one thing. A bowl, a plate, a fork. I would just use that one thing all the time, and I would wash it when I got done with it, and I'd put it in the drying rack, and next time I needed it, I grabbed the one thing. That's how I avoided doing dishes. But another way you can avoid doing dishes is you can eat things that don't require dishes. Use a napkin in replacement of a dish, right? Normally, you got a sandwich, you put it on a plate, you go to the table, you sit down, you eat. Or on National No Dirty Dishes Day, you use a napkin instead. You put the sandwich on the napkin, take the napkin over to the table, you sit down, you eat, the crumbs get caught on the napkin, you wipe away some of your flavor saver there. On Sunday, May 18th, go out of your way to not make any dirty dishes. I'll be looking forward to see how you did. And that has been your National Days of the Week. The next thing that we're going to talk about is your ComCom. It's either community or comedy-related note. This one is comedy-related. Tonight, doors open at 6, show starts at 7. Entrance is free. 1000 Hannah Street, right next door to Harrisburg's premier jiggle joint, is the Den. They're doing open mic comedy there. Some of my talented friends will be there trying to make people laugh. They got 50-cent wings. They got a full bar menu. And the drinks are relatively cheap. I've been to the Den. I enjoy the Den. It's 1000 Hannah Street, right next door to Savannah's on Hannah, the premier jiggle joint of Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. That's again, doors open at 6, sign up starts at 6, show starts at 7. It'll run till about 9. It's a fun time had by all, and in the flyer they say if you come to the comedy show, you can get into the club for free. I'm not saying you need to go to the club. I'm just saying you could, but I think that's a typo. I think they're going to make you pay, and you should pay to go in a jiggle joint. You should pay to get in, and you should pay while you're there. You should never go to a jiggle joint without money, right? So there it is. There's your national days of the week. There is your... The comments are not working on Facebook. More than just talking about the logo. Okay. I'm going to regret hitting this. I hit a refresh button. And why is that what you're seeing? Oh, God bless. Remember when I said I was having a good day? Remember I said that? I said I was having a good day. And then I wasn't. I don't want to mess with anything. Oh, look. Okay. We got comments. Sorry about that, y'all. Ewans. You want to call it the jiggly room. I prefer the alliterative jiggle joint. Leave me alone. Not working. Rio Bravo John Wayne. Oh, that's a good one. 7 for 7. John Cena. Yeet. Okay, I think we're all caught up. Thank you, everybody, for your comments. Thank you for pointing out that the comments weren't working also. That's very helpful. Finally, and now we get to the fan favorite portion of the show. I lost it. I lost it. No, I didn't. I found it. All right, we like to call this the fan favorite portion of the show. It's This Week in History, trivia style. I did double check to make sure the questions are for more than this week in history. That was a very strange thing that we had last week. I don't know if the comments load from the top or the bottom here. So 28, 19. It looks like they load from the bottom. Okay, what is this? I got somebody with a laughy. Okay. As always, our goal is to go 7 for 7. We're going to do our best to go 7 for 7. There's 7 questions in history. They are all multiple choice. Feel free to pop in. Do not be afraid to be wrong. It's okay. Question number 1. On May 10th, 1869, the Golden Spike, I can't help it, it's in quotations, I didn't put it in quotations, was driven at Promontory Summit in Utah. What did this event signify? Again, May 10th, 1869, the Golden Spike was driven at Promontory Summit in Utah. What did this event signify? I am looking for answers there. I'm looking for answers there. Here are your multiple choice options. A, the discovery of gold in Utah. B, the end of the American Civil War. C, the completion of the first transcontinental railroad. Or D, the founding of Salt Lake City. Those are your multiple choice options. It's May 10th, 1869. The Golden Spike was driven at Promontory Summit in Utah. Why Tell me why. I don't believe any of you are going to get this wrong. It was not the discovery of gold in Utah. That would be the dumbest thing. We found gold. Now let's pound it into the ground. It wasn't the end of the American Civil War because this is Utah. They didn't even play in the Civil War. They might have sent a couple of people here and there. I don't know. You Civil War buffs know these things. I don't see any answers popping into the chat. And that may be because things just aren't working today on the Facebooks. I don't know. I got this thing there. I don't want to hit refresh again. I don't know why it isn't working. My answer, I'm just going to go ahead and give you my answer and play along. Play along in your room with your family and friends. You shout out your answers to them and they'll keep you honest. I believe it is the completion of the first transcontinental railroad. I just can't believe they were all the way up in Utah. It seems like the I-10 route across the United States would have been much easier than the I-90 route. I'm just saying. Sorry. Question number 2. What British Prime Minister took office May 7th, 1940, during the early stages of World War II? What British Prime Minister took office on May 7th, 1940, during the early stages of World War II? Here are your multiple choice options. Was it Winston Churchill? Was it Neville Chamberlain? Was it Clement Attlee? Or was it Anthony Eden? Those are your multiple choice options. Who took office as British Prime Minister on May 7th, 1940 during the early stages of World War II? I can tell you, if you're thinking Neville Chamberlain, you are wrong. So wrong. Neville Chamberlain was probably why there was a World War II, because he allowed Adolf Hitler to amass his forces. Neville Chamberlain just believed, we're all right here, don't worry, we'll be minding our business here on the islands. He was wrong. Germans didn't see it that way. My answer, of course, is Winston Churchill. That's my answer. And none of your answers are popping up. So for those playing along on TikTok, I don't know why you're not answering there, because I would see it. And I don't know what's going on. I don't care. I don't know why. That is not what you should be seeing. I am afraid to hit refresh. Because according to this, I am doing everything the right way. I got everything going on over there. Everything looks good. Got the new logo up behind my head right there. You can't see it over here. But I've got no comments. It's okay. It's okay. I can't dawdle much longer. I have something else I have to get to. So we're just going to push through there. That was question number 2. Question number 3. On May 6th, 1937, what famous airship caught fire and crashed in New Jersey? Oh, the humanity may ring a bell. May ring a bell. It was a very famous airship that crashed and burned on May 6, 1937 in New Jersey. Want to guess? I'll tell you. I'll tell you what the answer is. It was the Goodyear blimp. It's funny. It's one of the options. Here are your options. Was it Graf Zeppelin? Was it Goodyear Blimpen? Was it the Hindenburg? or was it R101? Oh, the humanity. Oh, the humanity. It was the Hindenburg. Question number 4. What type of victory did the Allies achieve in the Battle of the Coral Sea, which ended on May 8th, 1942? What type of victory did the Allies receive in the Battle of the Coral Sea? I'm interested in what our multiple choice answers are. Let's find out together. Was it a major land battle victory in Europe? Was it the first naval battle fought entirely by aircraft? Was it the first cavalry charge in World War II? Or was it a surprise raid on Berlin? I know the answer. Do you? Oh, Churchill. I have finally got an answer from somebody out there, but that came in the TikToks because Facebook's acted up. It's just acted up. I don't even know what to say about it. As far as I can tell, you can't even see me on Facebook. But we are taping a new episode in 3 minutes, so I can't dawdle. I can't. Moving on. Oh, the answer, of course, is it's the first time that we just sent planes back and forth to destroy in a naval engagement, the Battle of Coral Sea. On question number 5, on May 5th, 1955, which country officially joined NATO, strengthening the alliance during the Cold War? On May 9th, 1955, what country officially joined NATO, strengthening the alliance during the Cold War? Was it West Germany, France, Turkey, or Spain? West Germany, France, Turkey, or Spain. Yes, I agree with you. TikTok is better, but it doesn't allow me to do some things that I like to do. West Germany, France, Turkey, Spain. Who joined NATO 1955? I think France was already in. I think Spain was already in. My answer, I'm going to Charlie out on this one. I'm going with Turkey. That's my answer. Question number 6. On May 5th, May 5th marks Cinco de Mayo, a celebration originating from a battle between Mexico and what country? Here are your multiple choice answers. Was it Spain, France, the United States, or Portugal? Which country was battling with Mexico that caused the celebration? Hindenburg, he's got a good answer in there. Wow, you're really delayed. So I never understood Cinco de Mayo and why we celebrate it, because it ain't got nothing to do with us. It was Mexico, and it was not the United States. It was not France. It was not Portugal. It was Spain. Spain and Mexico had a riff, and they got a holiday out of it. So good for them. 1 minute to go. I can't wait much longer. My answer, of course, is Spain. And the final question of the week, on May 8th, 1980, which disease was officially declared eradicated by the World Health Organization? They may have spoken too soon. On May 8th, 1980, which disease was officially declared eradicated by the World Health Organization? Was it polio, smallpox, measles, or tuberculosis? Well, measles and tuberculosis still exist. Smallpox still exists. And polio is, don't call it a comeback. I've been here for years. Yeah, polio is my answer. Let's find out how we did this week in history. And again, for the technical difficulties, I apologize. I don't apologize. It ain't my fault. Question number 1, it was the completion of the Transcontinental Railroad. Question number 2, of course, was Winston Churchill. Question number 3 was the Hindenburg. Question number 4 was the first naval battle where they fought with aircraft only. Question number 5, I did not get correct, unfortunately. It was West Germany. I was surprised, but I was correct that France and Spain had already joined. Question number 6, I also got wrong. They weren't warring with Mexico. They were warring with France. And that's how we got Cinco de Mayo. Question number 7, I also got wrong. This was not a good week for me. Question number 7, smallpox. And there it is, ladies and gentlemen. That is the supplemental. Thanks for playing along. As always, we do this every Sunday morning at 10:30. And there's always technical difficulties and challenges and anger issues that I'm trying not to have today. So I remind you today, as I remind you every day, just be the best person that you can be. And if you are a great person today, be an even better person tomorrow. Chick Brew sends her love. I'll comment on your comments after we get done taping. And that is it.